Greetings and salutations. I am Bajongles, and if you enjoy my content, consider following me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Bajongles1, where I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time. You could also, if you'd be so kind, check out my Bluesky and Tumblr, both at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles. Also, if you wanted to check my VODs out, consider liking and subscribing here on YouTube. It would be much appreciated. And with that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I am ill. Uh, yeah, no, I am quite ill. Nurgle and I are fighting over the possession of my funny clown body, but the clown's chariot cannot be stopped. All right. Yeah, no, I'm excited to be here. I love this game. Uh, Everything I've played so far from it has been wonderful. I may go lighter on the voices today because I feel like I'm actively falling apart. Water. Very tasty. But, I think part of the fun for today is seeing how much I can actually think about the trials. It is going to be really funny. That being said, I would like to get right into it. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let me get to enter button. There we go. It's on the opposite side of the keyboard. But how is everybody? Turnabout Samurai. Behold the glory of my Nippon steel. Okay, where's the sound? There it is, there it is, there's the sound. Okay, so my OBS sound settings reset to default, so I had to fix them up. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Ah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Alright. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. That rocks! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Get out of my lungs, Krusty the Clown! I'm the only clown in this body. Hey, hey, hey! Alright. I'm so glad I put some of the audio filters on my audio capture so that like the most of that doesn't show up. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, and Nick. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Wasn't that guy from Marvel? Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old. It cuts to the Bluey theme song, but it's the characters of not Steel Samurai this show. It is Steel Samurai. Magistrate. Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Old, elderly, old, geriatric, old. Let me drink more water. Alright. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Jesus Christ, he's only 3 years older than me? I feel unaccomplished suddenly. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When you ask grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days with their Dubai chocolate Labubu rave. Dubai chocolate Labubu rave solo. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Be careful what you wish for! I sent Phoenix right down the matrix. Not the matrix, the vortex. I sent him down to the lawyer vortex. Be careful what you wish for! Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? God, he's so me. He's just me at my computer screen like Denji to the TV. He's just like me for real, for real. It'll be okay. I'm sure some client is just around the corner. Are you ready? You're changing, all right. I hope you're satisfied. Hmm. Behold my glorious Nippon steel. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. I read that as bathroom. I was like, we're gonna see him taking a shit. We're gonna see him take jury duty. Bring, bring. Actually, I don't need to do that. There's sound effects. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. I am the Steel Samurai guy. I did nothing. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Hmm. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You see, in the English version of this game, I'm American, not Japanese. I would know nothing about this. You see, to me, samurais only have swords that cling, cling, cling on our epic, cool, and awesome. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Hey, that rhymed. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. I is here, watching television. Now for morning news. The actor Will Powers. A likely Banovator, you say? Begone, foul demon! You are not welcome here with your cheap viewers. Alright, there we go. Alright. They have been taken out back. They have been slain by my mighty samurai spear. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai. Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Wait. Man, Old Tokyo has been destroyed. We need some sort of Neo Old Tokyo. Say that again? He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Will Powers and Jack Hammer. I cannot express enough how much I love this fucking game, oh my god. I am Red White of Blue Corp. I fund the television show. My secret lover is Jack Hammer. He's called that because of how he is in my bedroom. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Okay, my theory is it's actually gonna be somebody named Isaac did it. So that he's I did it. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bluey got canceled on Twitter.com for being racist. Bluey Healer said that all Labrador dogs are lower than human. I can't believe it. Bring. Hi, this is the same phone as before. Yes. Somebody's like trying to leave my lungs like a portal. Yes, Wright and Co. Law Offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yeah, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down there. All right. Let's go down to detention center. What? Orc City is destroyed. We need to make some sort of new Orc City. October 16th, detention center visitor's room. Hi, Wolverine. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. That guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. What Power's our client? That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Man, suddenly you see somebody you think is stinky and ugly, and suddenly you go, death. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? Or something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Listen, man, we'll get you out of here. I believe in my will powers. I have the willpower to see this through. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. I mean, yeah, I think that too. He's a very sweet guy. I mean, yeah, he looks like a certain Canadian X-Men. Looking at you, Wolverine. No, I don't want to move. I want to talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. Alright, trying to keep it in the rusted and deteriorating steel trap of my amazing, powerful clown brain. 10 a.m. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. You see, I believe that it was Small Bird, the evil brother of Big Bird. You know, he was always upset that he would never be able to make it on Sesame Street on a part of his moral failings. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. You know, I actually think it was somebody from 4Kids. They were always upset about the action sequences we did, constantly editing them. They had a bangin' intro, though. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is.
Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Oh, this is almost as bad as telling her no burger. Oh, now I feel bad for not seeing the kids' show. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids' show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I loved him. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? I do. I'm actually in the writer's room right now for the show. Power's alibi.
Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, this morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. Hey, it seems like he's doing all his own stunts. Stunts are hard, man. Stunt actors and stunt doubles deserve so much more praise and appreciation than they get. Like, honestly. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go!
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Back. Move. Let's go to the studio. More water has been consumed by my illness-rattled body. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Welcome to Totally Not Universal Studios.
Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there!
You want in? You gotta get through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You see, my name is actually Grima Wormtongue. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happened. I can't read all this. My mouth is talking too fast for my brain. Help me. I'm stuck in purgatory. Help. I've died and this is my hell. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hi. Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
So what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. Except not really, because children don't care about money. In fact, in my younger days... No... I smoked 12 million cigarettes a second. Oh, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. I'm turning into Krusty. Hey, hey, hey. Not exactly the best material. Help him turn it into Pomni.
Alright, there we go. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. Yo, he really thought it was his chance to be a big shot. Now's your chance to take a big shit. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. Half my old bag burger. It's like Krusty Burger, but it's actually quite soggy. I love me a soggy burger. How do I know? I know everything. It's my job.
Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer would live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero.
Oh, I'm creating a picture in my brain. I'm creating a picture in my brain because of like some of the things she's saying, but I have no proof.
Oh, just one more thing, Phoenix Wright. I saw you do it. That's right. This is episode 2 all over again. I got a notification from my Discord server. If you want to check it out, press !Discord.
Hey Dicey, hey Gremlin. Also, as you can probably see on all my notifications, I am ill. I am physically ill. How are y'all?
I pissed in the garbage and in the sink.
Wait, no, I'm switching back to her. No, she's talking about pissing. No. My name is Jack Hammer. I pissed everywhere. Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago.
Will you be subbing to Bajongles on a permanent basis?
I will. 2 followers from now. Hi, I'm Old Bag. I'm in his lungs. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program.
Are you two related? Is this like a Vector Despicable Me situation? Or it's like, oh yeah.
Drew, I hate you. You're not my son. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5. When they found the body. I need to really stop eating cigarettes. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Okay. You know, Jack Hammer was a real stud, if you know what I mean.
If there's some plot twists that I don't know about later, 1, no spoilers, and 2, I'm gonna feel real gross about that joke later.
Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30. When the murder took place.
And, that person was Mr. Powers? His name was, Austin Powers, yes? Groovy, baby. My body is absolutely groovalicious, baby.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool.
Actually, I think he is a fool. In fact, He dresses up in costume for other people's entertainment. I feel like he is the definition of a fool. And for that, he has much respect from me.
But he was the only one who walked by.
Every time I watch gameplay of Ace Attorney, I feel very Maya-like in the way that I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm still giving opinions and bullshit ideas. Listen, that's exactly how it should be done. I'm Maya. I want burger. Give me my burger and my show.
He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
Not my biscuits. I'm eating those with tasty sausage gravy. Why was Gracie let into my room? Oh well. Hi. I'm happy you're here. It's just surprising, ma'am. Every time I talk in chat, imagine Maya talks. Oh, that's a funny art piece. Oh, that's a really funny art. Speaking of art piece, Gremlin, I saw the one you posted. It is I, Deadpool's daughter. The daughter pool. You know, a funny art piece. But as I was saying, funny art piece idea. You with your like 6-sided dice, but all the heads are actually Maya, like in different expressions. Sort of like the what's it? I forget all of their names. It's the guy from Adventure Time, like the leader of Mars before Abe Lincoln. If you don't know Adventure Time, I will not elaborate further other than at some point, the President of the United States during the American Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, becomes King of Mars.
Isn't it about time for you to be headed home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Move along. Move along.
I rip her head off, revealing that she is a security bot.
I am not real.
I was never real. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Listen, you stupid clown. I'm gonna use your lungs as my ashtray.
The lady here thinks she owns the place. Obviously.
I'm the member of the local HOA. I regularly communicate with the devil.
Hello, how is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. I was sleeping like a baby. Which actually, commonly speaking, babies don't sleep that well. Except for me, as a tiny little babied clown. I slept like a dream. Never took naps, though.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Fuck the HOA coming straight from the underground.
Coming straight to your house, coming straight to your house, coming! They're the one coming! They're glooby and never groovy. Say it with them, folks. The HOAs all fucking suck.
But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Oh, of course. Heroin, the cure-all. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. No, I can do better. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe.
She sucks up to the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. I should erase her burger license. Or you got a license for that burger? You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers request added to the court record. Me, a Victorian-era physician, injecting the baby with heroin. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. A goo-goo gaga time for you.
Water's out. I will regain water in a little bit.
Oh wait, no, I need to present. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. You know, I remember when they first invented chocolate. I always hated it. Quick, we have to kill the princess. I hope we can take lots of spaghetti. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one's allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Oh wait, no, wrong voice, because that's probably Detective Dick Gumshoe. The good detective told me himself.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Wrong liver, Kronk. Wrong liver. Wrong voice, Kronk. Hey, Nick, this woman's a real bitch. So I stole her maps.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. My face looks like I'm a Baki character. I'm about to activate my demon badge.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
My head is gone! Help me!
Hey! Are you that murderer from the other day? I'm sorry, wrong voice. Huh.
Ah, it's a confused detective.
Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Very queerly, might I add. So?
The old lady. It's a beautiful bird. It's a beautiful day outside, Phoenix. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, nosy youths like you should be burning in hell. Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
That ain't no fucking bird.
Didn't you hear? Birds aren't real. Yeah, they were invented by Biotechnica in the year 2028 after like the massive ecological collapse from the fourth corporate war. Yeah, no, she's making the perfect noises. She's like behind there. Mm. If you don't know context to that joke, cyberpunk. That's all I'm gonna say. Cyberpunk. Biotechnica invented birds. Old hag, get out of there! You're gonna fall and break your spine and your neck. And also your pelvis. That happens a lot. Ah, we can never decide if they're CCP drones or CIA drones. I think they're both. I think there's a bird arms race. I'll throw 50 cents at her if she'll shut up. Hey, do you think I'm some cheap? Fine, I'll take the 50 cents. I am sick. The CIA ones are obviously eagles. I see. Get a fucking drink, clown boy. Oh, you're so right. You are so right. In that case, I'll be right back. It's drink time. I suggest you all get drinks as well. Remember to stay hydrated. And make sure it's not blue. Did you know that I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark that'll shine you the way? It's true. They don't,
Big media won't want you to know this, but it's true. Now let me get my headphones off and or on, and the be right back text off.
Go on, alcohol boy. Drink your blues.
Don't actually if you don't want to. It is entirely a joke. Here's a fun little clown PSA for everybody. Drink responsibly. Yeah, there's this old joke between my friends and I from like a D&D game we played a long time ago, like a in Strixhaven. That we joke that that clown piss is blue. So don't drink the blue punch at the party because there's a chance that a clown pissed in it. And that's why I'm like, don't drink it if it's blue. And if you remember it being red and now it's purple, oh boy. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal.
It's just blue. I mean, yeah, of course they call it blue raspberry, but it's not. Well, I don't know how your blues works, your blue booze. But like we have so many we have so much blue raspberry stuff. Just blue. Why are you blue? Me drinking my blue Gatorade, but avoiding the less good blue Gatorade. You're right, it's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Mr. Wright, I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark that'll shine you the way. You know that, right? At least I know what the color blue tastes like exactly. If you get it just right, it also can taste like cancer. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal. I eat cancer for breakfast, that's why it isn't rampant.
My diet consists entirely of crab. I will not let cancer win. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
That's so true, Detective Dick Gumshoe. I say he's a character, all right. Talk. The investigation. Wait, I just double checked on the stream. I did remove the BRB text. That's good. That's good. A character in a video game, Nick, we aren't real. Yay! We don't have to solve this case. Nobody's gonna get hurt. It's just a fantasy. Nick, what's the symbol?
It seems to be some sort of Delta rune.
I kind of like that name.
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick.
Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, Detective, what if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Detective Dick Gumshoe. You see, my theory is that Deltarune and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney are connected because Dick Gumshoe has the Spampton hair.
My name's Ralsei. I drive a Mercedes-Benz. Holy fuck, I'm imagining myself as Ralsei. Sweet. Oh, holy fuck, Lois. Holy fuck, Lois, I'm Ralsei Deltarune.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
That'll be a really funny voice to do for Ralsei, is just have him be Peter Griffin. At world's end, 3 heroes will rise. A baby, a Peter, and the dog from Family Guy.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio.
My theory is that he actually killed himself.
Now there's this video I saw of like Redditor Simulator. Just watching somebody shoot themselves.
Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Thank you for the gold.
Thank you for the crummer, little sponge. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers.
My clone.
Have you seen Half-Life VR but the AI is self-aware by like Wayne Radio TV? If not, watch it today, later. Binge it, it's really good. I've watched episode 1 and part of episode 2.
Feed me my coins, Mr. Freeman.
I forgot that I got myself water to drink. And that person was none other than Will Powers. Well, that's glowing praise on the part of your friends. They sound like great people. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Chris, don't throw it back that hard. You're gonna cause the clapping. No!
Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. I really like when older women are mean to me.
Are we talking about the same person? Ah! Man, I can't believe your girlfriend's Balk. Man, I'm so happy for you two. Like a hey, you need your pet. Hey, Phoenix, yeah, you need your passport. When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Also, hey, they're using the better spelling. When I say better spelling, listen, here in this country, we spell it both ways. So there's no correct way to spell it. In terms of like American English, it's just either D-O-N-U-T or D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T. I like to... Remember what Paris said? She's a sucker for authority. I really like a man in a badge. It's really hot to see somebody in uniform. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. God, have you seen videos people have been doing of like voice lines from Trump presidential campaign, we're talking multiple years before 2015. He sounds like an old gay man who loves Broadway and fashion shows, and the way he talks about other men, it's oh my God. If he never went into politics, he would fit perfectly in like a RuPaul's Drag Race type situation. Oh my God. I want to live in that timeline instead of this one. No, you're fired. No, antioxidant, or if that's even your real stage name. No, that top does not work with that makeup. You're gonna need to redo your whole thing. I know you're based on beats, and it's very important, but no. You're bad and wrong. What? Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up at the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Ow, my head is still gone from my body. Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Strange. Someone with hard evidence, he doesn't seem too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. I look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. God! The old lady gave me some milk chocolate, but it was so old it became cheese chocolate. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place, and now's our chance to check things. Now's our chance to be a big shot. How do I go to studio? God, have you seen those? I referenced this earlier in stream. You know that fuck ass image of the Spamton toilet. Just now's your chance to take a big shit. Okay, there's the autopsy report. Now's it. That is by far not the worst thing I've seen. It's really funny. Now's your chance to take a big shit. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. That is clearly a reference to Onpon Man. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? A proboscis monkey, that's what. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, to Studio 1 left. To Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Busted makes me feel good. I've been taking a shit ton of ibuprofen so that I don't have a fever. I feel like my mind is being melted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took a tree down with it, too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. But you know, also you're gonna have to narrow down which Kane image, because he kind of zones out a lot. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Oh yeah, that one. I moved it by a tiny itty bitty millimeter and it said no. You're not looking at the camera. There's no evidence. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. Who went where? There's a number plate on the camera. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Can I move? Can I move to a place now? Do I need to go back to the studio main gate? Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I love donuts. These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. I guess all cops like their donuts. You know what they say. Pigs love donut. Pigs love donut. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Okay, that's mean. Okay, that's mean. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? He had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, employee area. October 16th, Global Studios employee area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. These are like some sort of back rooms, Nick. Hey, look! There's Paris's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Welcome to the dressing room. Have a look around. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Something that I really like that they did at the beginning of this episode versus like the beginning of the first two episodes is is because whoever did the murder is like in costume. It showed the duel between the silver samurai versus the evil magistrate. Like instead of just like showing us who the killer is. Because like the first couple of chapters we see the murder. Ours dressing room. Also, that's not grammatically correct. There shouldn't be that second S there. It should be just Powers apostrophe. This dialogue is clearly not in standard MLA essay format. I am going to dock you points. Pushes up my powerful glasses. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake.
My name is the Silver Samurai.
Wake the fuck up, Samurai. V, we have to kill this. We have to kill this gonk. We have to kill this gonk, Samurai.
Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You need to borrow.
I'm gonna keep looking at all the evidence.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
I'm the boogie boogie man. Release me now or there will be terrible consequences.
Nick, try this on.
No.
Now, how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. Phoenix, I'm, a little autistic.
Kinda. A little.
There's some regular suits in among the
The regular suits are among us. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of these costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. What is on this? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. No, you don't. That's a lie. Yeah, tea and cookies. Me on my way there to eat the succulent, amazing, perfectly textured cookies.
You see, all of this is before you arrive, so all you have is the tea left. And you see me scuttling out the window like some sort of creature. How many stomachs does this girl have? Hmm, wouldn't you like to know? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Ah, god damn it. I scuttle through the window then. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. I guess outside there are piles of Azrael's dust. I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. My hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Porcupine head. I'm Miss April May. I can't do a voice right now because I'm sick. Employee area. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Look, Nick! I found his credit card! Is it evidence? No, Maya, no it isn't. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Where the fuck does this take place? I forget where, because this, like, this dub does technically, like, they shifted the laws to be, like, American, laws, in everything, as opposed to, like, in the Japanese, like, original version, it being, like, Japanese laws. So it's like, where in America do people call it cola? Because like I know soda, I know pop, I know people just sometimes call it like a Coke, even though a Coke is a specific fucking brand, but it's in the same way that people call like any adhesive bandage a Band-Aid, even though Band-Aid is a brand, or like a hot tub a jacuzzi, even though a jacuzzi is a brand. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. La- Ladies first. I'm looking at literally everything, so I don't, like, forget a piece of evidence. Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. Um, what else would they keep in a film studio? There, the remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Coca-Cola. Actually, actually, wait, is cola caffeine? Coca-Cola, espuma. Uh, the cola nut. All right, all right, the coca leaf and the cola nut. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. You see, we learn many things. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. Was medication with cocaine, but I didn't expect the name to still mean cocaine in half of it. Yeah, because it's a brand name. And also, as far as the US goes, Coca-Cola is the only company that can still import genuine like coca leaf. If I remember right. I might be remembering wrong. Like you can still make cola, but you can't really make Coca-Cola because the coca leaf. I don't think they use it anymore, but like they still have the legal ability to import it. But yeah, no, Coke originally had cocaine in it. Because the creator was trying to get on something else to deal with his opium addiction. For 420, for real, for real. Ah, yes, they're encroaching on Weed Day. You see, instead of smoking the legal ganja, I will snort cocaine like a man's man. I'd snort cocaine like a real American. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steak. This is off ass dialogue. Just smoke the first element. Meat the first element. It's like which one's the first element? Which one is your second stomach? Who are you people? Oh, by the way, Off is on my list, and also the Off remake just came out.
What? Let me move my funny thing so that I can see if I missed anything. I did not miss anything. That just says Will Powers. Um, I, actually, each stomach is actually Schrodinger's stomach. Okay, I will move. Studio main gate. Move. Outside Studio 1. Move. Back. Can I present this? Hey, detective! Take a look at this. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Oh, I just wanted to show it off. Okay, thank you for... Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing rooms will work. I assume it would. It opened. Alright, we're... me tapping on my clown keyboard that makes funny honking noises to every key. I'm in. That was an awful beep noise. True. True, that sounded like a low battery smoke alarm. Inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey! It's me. It's me, the Metal Samurai guy. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Wow, Wow! Look at that camera! It must cost a ton! Actually, it costs a fortune. It costs a fortune because a ton is a measurement of weight and not a amount of objects. Sickness. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? It is easier to just say Will Powers than WP. He'd never heard of Fly. He has to be innocent. Will Powers just goes, pesky bee! Smacks the evil magistrate to death. Don't worry, leave it to us. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Buddy, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. What if he didn't die by stabbing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I've discovered something in my brain. If it was an actual stabbing that killed him right here, then it would have been like there'd be bloodstains. They wouldn't clean up bloodstains in a crime scene. That's not legal. Well, I guess they could do that, but still, this is a Phoenix Wright video game. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at it. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. I'm up on an elevator. I got a brand new saxophone. Wait, no, it's escalator. I got a brand new saxophone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. She's not troubled. There is nothing wrong with Maya Fey. Thank you very much, Phoenix Wright. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at the camera. Yeah, so don't. Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Welcome to the Iron Samurai. Of course! That's the mountain Neo Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo's, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Welcome. Welcome to the Nova Ye Old Pub. This is the new the old pub. Oh, right. I'm gonna talk to this person, actually. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. Listen, I wish that I had the power or ability to give her the Penny Snapcube voice, but I do not have that ability now, or, like, even when I'm, like, doing good physically. I love Snapcube. He's wonderful. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Oh, only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. You hear echoed in the back, the studio has went to shit. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Wait a minute! The tip of the spear broke. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Will Powers and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. Huh, I look like a Street Fighter character. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If Will Powers was the only one who came to the studio, he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Didn't Penny just say that everybody was there? Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Funny clue noise activated. My powerful, massive lawyer nose is schnorfing. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes. Several times. Some other studio employees, or some other studio employees maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? It's almost like it was some sort of... However, maybe it was some sort of... Looks at camera, big twinkle in my teeth. It was some sort of inside job. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
Well, the security lady actively hates Powers and likes the guy. It's like,
He should have been a hero, now he will be. No, thanks. That helps a lot. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
let's talk about. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady?
Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them.
Nick, when can I go on my own? I have the whole world to see.
Move. Outside Studio 1. Move.
Outside. October 16th. Global Studios. Main gate.
Last time on Star Wars, The Clone Wars.
What, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. You see, talking to someone with authority really makes me wet, if you know what I'm saying. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the guy with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
You see, I am filled with a power that is not mine.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go from here, you pass by my station first. I like eating cigarettes and lawmen's donuts. Now, poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Yak, yak, yak. I'm old. Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Automatic camera. How about the security camera?
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do.
Assistants claim.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? It really gets my uniform in a twist. My shoulders are now messed up in this shirt. I'm gonna need a fucking new one. I'm gonna need to go to the tailor. I'm about to activate my special Hanma technique. All right, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We're just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
He's not even a full-time employee. Are you young? Are you? The demon is taking control of me. I can't control myself. Help! I have now been banished. Time for me to go back to hell and talk to my superior, Satan.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to be a big shot. This is our chance to do what we can without her. Look over our shoulders. Or without her looking over our shoulders.
It's her again. Hey, it's me, the old bag. I'm here to convince you to do sand. Like taking candy from babies and small businesses.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that that photo of Powers was with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Can I try this computer?
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, let's give it a try. Do you know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Wrong one. What was it? What was it? What was it? What was it? Oh my god, I should have written that down. Okay, it was ST1. 307. There, alright, I remember. It turns out I may be smart. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data from that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't think the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope. That's the only one on the computer.
She deleted the data. I'm going to steal your personal data. That's right, I'm the real owner of Facebook. And Palantir. It was me the whole time. I'm the one that started the online safety regulations in England. It was all me, Phoenix Wright. It was me, the old bag.
Powers? Photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick!
Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Oh my god. Oh my god, the times don't match up with the...
Yeah, he entered at 1.
The times aren't matching. Wait, let's not show her the photo, actually. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey! Why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. Are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. It better not be somebody named D Killer. That better be not now. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Saving content. Yes, I would like to save. Oh my guy, Simmer guy. Alright. Speaking of, to be continued, I will be right back. Give me but a moment to take care of some business.
Alright, everybody, I've returned. Hello. How is everybody? I had to take care of some sick-related activities. But I'm back. Let me get rid of the BRB text. Splendid. Alright, let us continue. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
God, why is Edgeworth standing in the dead ass like, why is everyone so mean to me pose?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, thank you. There we go. Music is stopping. There we go. Thank you.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Well, I am not sure about that. Alright, I've set everything up, my bad.
the evidence presented during the trial will all point out this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Not only is he to the stand, but he is, as in cyberpunk they would say, my output. You see, we have a casual sexual relationship. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. I, Dick Gumshoe, have a Dick Gumshoe in my mouth. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. That's the security station. There's a gate, see? Past that are the studios.
I am still broken. Help!
And here is Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. Victim Jack Hammer, the defendant Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon.
Murder weapon? Why would you do that to them? Weapon's a nice person.
That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Did I listen to that whole thing again?
Should I?
I think I got everything. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Well, you see, the spear is probably the best weapon in human history before the firearm.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
My throat is killing me. Man, I can't believe that Edgeworth is like, what is your name? What is your quest? What is the air velocity of an unladen swallow? Will the witness declare her name? Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. I hate women. I'm actually incredibly sexist.
That is, as far as I can tell, not true. You see, I partake in a little bit of slander here.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy
Old Bag, dearie.
My mouth is speaking on its own again. Help. Help, I have a direct link with my supervisor, the devil. Objection, I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
Oh, you know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Hey, it's almost like that's her last name.
Ah!
No!
Apologize for the coughing. Witness's account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since that morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Proward, the man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I'm not gonna read it out in her voice again. I'm just gonna read it out in my normal voice so that I can not be killed for treason. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through. Oh wait, no, Jackhammer, right. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I'm also counting this with my hands, by the way, to show, like, all the ones, so I can be like, ah, yes, I can count and remember which one I think is wrong. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio. Nick, doesn't she seem like she's enjoying this a little too much? Runbags love gossiping about other people's misfortunes.
Can't she get her kick somewhere else? Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some things. Okay, I'm seeing some connections. I'm seeing some connections. Okay. Oh, let me double check my. Wait. Yeah, this takes place at 2 p.m. My throat. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. Been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? And we can plainly see that Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder? True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. Yes, you were. You were born as soon as I saw you for the first time. No, the court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. Okay. Okay. I'm stinking really hard with my powerful brain. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. Wendy Old Bag. She is a windy old bag, that's for sure. Has left even Edgeworth spatial. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the... That looks like a spear, if I'm not mistaken, ma'am. I can see the photo with my powerful time manipulation eyes. Apparently he sprained his
ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see, clear as day. That's how I knew his powers, Happy. But if you saw him enter, I'm pointing my hand through the game, touching her nose with my big pointer finger. If you saw him enter, how would you know any of that if you were at the station from 1 to 5? Like you claim, madam. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, I'm just gonna press everything until I get something. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. There's nothing I can press on that, I don't think. Maybe get the one broke. Stop doing your voice if it hurts. Listen, the weird thing, I'm already sick, right? My voice is actually not hurting by doing the voice. Weirdly enough. You see, everything else hurts though. I am having aches and pains everywhere. But that's besides the point. That's not super important right now. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Power trip and fall. I'm gonna press this. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. Yeah? Yes, Dicey? My next multiplayer Monday, if so, how about... I mean, listen, I have been drinking tea with honey. I've been taking care of my throat this whole time. My favorite right now is chamomile with honey. It's quite good. I could probably look for some like lemon ginger tea and then add honey to that if I'm like really feeling bad. You probably still have some. And to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh. I'll still pressure you about it no matter how annoying I'll get. No, it's fine. I see that you're worried, and that's... I don't know. Caring about somebody's not annoying. So Power sprained his ankle. Oh, Gronkle Stan, are you blindfolded? No, but with these cataracts, I might as well be. You help make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip past that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. Ah, I get it. I mean, I get that. I get that. It's probably the frequency and not necessarily the amount. Like, you know, if it was like every couple minutes, then like I can see why that could get like, you know, after a bit. Like I can see it. She didn't know about Power's ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. You lying old windbag. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Samurai Spear, the murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Oh, I see. No, I can see it. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Have we, Your Honor? There is one thing that bothers me, which is... Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. Holy fuck, Edgeworth has nothing? Holy fuck! Like, he actually has nothing! Like, Edgeworth actually has nothing for this case. We couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure? I'm gonna object. You see, hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in the photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Why are they agreeing with me so much? I feel like I'm being led into a trap. I feel like they're just doing a stinger operation on Mr. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Tut, Judge. And allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Witness testimony. Witness's account. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Mr. Powers. No one else went there. If they could, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examination. Man, I'm excited to have some of that tea I was talking about after. Plus some more ibuprofen, a headache starting to kick in again. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio back then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking past me by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Oh, well, you know what I mean. I have massive testicles, sweetie. You see, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch from Venture Bros is actually my loving daughter. She's doing so well for herself. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting it. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. I'm imagining.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quick, Sonny.
Oh, I missed the one that I was looking for.
No one else went there.
If they had, I would have seen them. Old windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Yep. Huh? Are you absolutely sure? Quite, Sonny, nobody suspicious looking passed me by. Nobody suspicious looking, right. Me turning into Omni-Man, are you sure? If I had, I would have seen him. Okay, I may have an idea, but I'm not sure. I think I've gotten all the evidence. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. All right, okay. I may have guessed right. Oh my god. Oh, okay. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. I thought you didn't know your head from your ass.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer on the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, it prints the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end of where it says photo 2.
Photo 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. The evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there is only data for one of these photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. How can you accuse me?
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edger boy, help. Huh?
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Man, Edgeworth is like lost.
Like, holy fuck, he's like, he's usually so fucking sure of himself.
Somehow you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right.
I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, somebody other than the Steel Samurai?
Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Ah,
The other person.
every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
It's the first I've heard of this.
Okay.
My brain is foggy. Help. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Okay, I have an idea what I need to press, because it's like, what photo would that be of? Okay, I finished the guard duties. I go through the photos. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, the thing is that she turns on the cameras. Right? Like, I think she's the one that turns on the cameras, if I remember right. From what she said. So her coming in, her job is to turn on the cameras, so they wouldn't have caught her, I don't think. Come to think of it, couldn't she think of that a little earlier? Classical windbag maneuver, Maya. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag. Let's find out more about this erased photo. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. How exactly do you determine when... Oh, wrong one. I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, what in the heck was it in the photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information from the about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was there that day?
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Ma'am? I have a feeling you let in D-Killer.
My name is I'm the Killer. Luffy, I will defeat you. I use the murder fruit.
Okay.
You must know there's a drain. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. They come in the drain.
Nick, can I kill her? Not now, Mia. Not now.
Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in the 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Then tighten the grate.
A boy of 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Edgeworth, whose side are you on? Are you on my side? If so, I much appreciate it.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. I'd love for you to defend me in court when I kill this windbag. Hey. I make sure that everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Until the trial is decided, you didn't kill her, wink.
5 minutes recess. On the defense and the prosecutor to consider this new information. No forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know?
The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of your stuff.
You're an elderly woman. Counteract your dementia now.
I couldn't imagine anyone who would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, what does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are you going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we could get another day. Right. If we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. Oh, you see, that's why I am Mr. Generosity. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Alright, let's go. What does this mean? Please don't sigh like that. No taking your brain out of your head. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Ashworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. I already have in mind who I want to accuse, because if they were only... Okay, so here's all the people that were there, supposedly. The victim, the prime suspect, Jack Hammer and Will Powers respectively, the assistant, Penny, and Miss Oldbag. And obviously, the guy who died is not the suspect. Like, cannot be seen as the suspect. I don't... Penny doesn't have the right vibe to me. We're trying to make, Will Powers innocent. So the only person we can really say is Oldbag. The security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai. Or no, wrong way. The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. What? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. You see, I'm Sherlock Homer. Yeah, she also knows how her own cameras work. Exactly, Dicey. Exactly.
That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh, does he know of her guilt?
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it?
Yes.
Edgy boy! Don't just sit there, do something!
Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now, Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. The second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it being nice to the kids and mean to your Elder's Day whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder? Well, the best proof I have is the samurai spear.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. I was right. Yes! How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
I didn't think through that murder.
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for the day. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy, what was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Mr. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? You know I'm going to have to accio your balls.
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Or is it wrong way? By whom? Huh. I mean, it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Will testify.
My lips were sealed. Okay, let's see this, shall we?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Listen, I am absolutely fucking flabbergasted that Edgeworth is, like, as clueless as I am. Usually he's so fucking on top of things.
Hey, you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Behold, my old bag. Don't pay attention that there's a thing that says the bag man on a little slip, on a little label. It is just a normal old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios the day of the murder. Okay. Who? Who were these people? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, it's the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, there it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Help, I'm still here! Nobody's helped me repair myself. I'm like Humpty Dumpty.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Okay, so here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Me holding up the thing from Fantastic Four. I kind of want to take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution would gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, more information about these other people who have just been told off.
I understand, Your Honor. God, he really is left with nothing.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial for Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Hey, can I get a prosecution with nothing? Nothing? October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
Our girly pop is learning with us. Yeah. Way to go, Edgeworth, expanding your brain. Maybe one day you'll gain 2 brains. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing.
Or should I say, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, I don't. Not yet, at least. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit soon.
Thanks, guys. To be continued. Yes, I would like to save my proggers. Proggers!
Turn around, samurai.
Alright, so here is what I'm going to do. Alright? I am going to probably stop for today on this. Do the rest of the episode next time. So what I'm gonna do is go to Just Chatting, and I'm gonna do my ending read. I've been Bajongles. You can find me over here on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I would much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Bluesky and Tumblr at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles. And I also post the VODs here a week after, or not here, on YouTube a week after they happen. If you're watching on YouTube, hi YouTube. If you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. That being said, I'm gonna take myself. Come join the Discord. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot, the board, please. But yeah, no. That being said, I will, if my health willing, I will be on the Discord on Monday for Multiplayer Mondays, and then I'll be streaming again on Tuesday. So it has been a wonderful time. I will catch you all in the flip-flop. Bye-bye.